Right, now the third thing that we're going to make, and these are really cute, is with the punch bag you can also make these cute little paper crafting bows. Now, I haven't tried making these with the foam. Those who are familiar with my blog will know that I made the foam head bow tutorial. I'm just going to do these with the paper. I'm going to use the same sparkly paper that I used for the centre of the flower, just because I'm a little bit addicted to sparkles, really, I suppose. This is quite thick cardstock. I hope it's going to curve okay around, because you need to have quite an angle curved with that one, but we'll see how we get on anyway. So the first thing you want to do is you want to cut. Now these are 1 inch by 4 inches. That's going to make these two folded over wings. For the back piece, this piece here, we need a 1 inch by 2 inch piece, and then you just need a little sliver. Yeah, this is probably 3 or 4 mil by, how long is this one? This one's near enough 2 inches as well, so it's about 3 or 4 mil by 2 inches. It's just enough to wrap around the middle, so the thicker you want it to be or the thinner, then go for it. There's no reason why you have to use the same card at all, really. You can use ribbon or a narrow piece of fabric, anything you like, really. I'm just using this because it's going to make it easier to glue apart from anything else. So first thing, I'm just going to continue this line down. That's going to make it easier for me to cut. You can see I've already done it on that side. This is because the central, this doesn't fit into the groove here. It's not the right size. There's no particular measurement, so it's far easier to draw a central line down there and then up onto the board, so you can line it up appropriately, and then you know you're going to be cutting in the middle in the right place. So that's random. How come I could cut it on there, but I couldn't cut the centre of the flower? Go figure. I'm going to do the same with the other side. Line it up so it's in the right place. And just there like that. Okay, now we want to do the same on the end, and this one is slightly easier. What you want to do is you want to line this piece up against the left-hand groove. See where I've made it slightly darker there. You can also butt it against, this circle is slightly raised, and you can butt it up against that if it makes it easier as well. Like that. And then you do the same on the other side. And turn it around and do the same. Now, if you were using thinner card, or in fact paper, or maybe even fabric, I'm not sure if it would cut through fabric, maybe on a different tutorial I'll see what this what this can cut through, but because I don't want it to crease, I want it just to bend nicely, I'm going to try and curl it a bit with my scissors. I just think it'll be less pressure on the paper doing it that way, especially when you get this sort of glittery cardstock. Sometimes the glue which attaches the glitter on can be a bit, can crack slightly, so I just think it's easier to, you know, slow and steady and curve this round nicely, and you can roll it a bit if it makes it easier as well. Just, you want to make sure that you're getting a nice even curve rather than any creases developing. See, it's quite nice. Let's do the same on the other side. Okay, curve that round. You can cut these little tabs off, but I find it makes it much easier for them to stick down if you actually keep them. So I'm just going to use a couple of glue dots. You can just use PVA, glue stick, anything you like, but just purely for the purposes of a speedy make, I'm going to use a glue dot. I would probably use PVA glue, usually, if I was doing these under no sort of time commitment. One glue dot there. Another one. Okay, so that's the first bit of the bow done. Again, you want to do the same with this one, so line it up in the middle and cut it. And then this way, what you want to do is you want to do the same on the end. So here, just line it up by eye. If it makes it easier for you, you can draw another line down the middle there so you can line it up, but I found it's easy enough to just do it by eye. If you look at the two circles, and you want to just line it up sort of equally between the two, really. Flip it around, do the same on the other side. Just like that, and then you have the backing piece. Again, you just want a glue dot to be able to stick that onto there. And stick that down nicely in the middle. Open those out, make them slightly puffier. Very slightly puffier bow. There we go. Now this piece I'm not sure if I'm going to use a glue dot for, purely because this piece is so tiny. I'm going to use... Now this piece, you can already see that I've curved it and I've made it really bendy. Because you're going to be bending it over two corners, I think if you didn't really put some stress under the paper beforehand, it's just going to crease, and I think if it creases it just doesn't look nearly as good. So make sure you make this smaller piece nice and flexible before you get started. I'm just going to glue down one side, back here, and then bend it around. See how it's in the middle there? And then glue it on the other side. There we are. You might need to hold it for a minute just until it dries, or you can always put a clothes peg just on there and that'll hold it for you as well. But when it's done, you have a lovely, cute little bow made with the mini alphabet punch board. That's pretty nifty, isn't it? You can use these for card making. They do make cute little bows that you can just put onto hair clips, especially for sort of small children if the larger bows are a bit oversized. But this bow measures, should be about 2 inches. Yeah, 2 inches by 1 inch, so it's quite a small bow, so it'd be appropriate for card making or paper craft or memory craft. Box frames, these would look really cute in box frames as well. But have a play around with them. Try with different colours, try with using different colours on the back as the front and different things around the middle. And yeah, just have a go, knock yourself out.